Panaga or si Cherry Luna nasa harapan. Kahit pa paano magbibigay ng puntos eh, di ba? Kasi ang ano lang talaga almost sure bet eh, dun sa rotation may ibibigay.
Kumbaga, kumpleto pa rin sa options. Kahit nasa likod yung isa o dalawang import nitong Petro Gazz, kumpleto pa rin sa options itong si either Chisaet or Junel Cheng.
Well, on the other side naman ng Banko Perlas, ito, kailangan team effort. Yun yung, kumbaga, lahat may toka, no? Mag-contribute.
Chulim with a great pickup. Chamzon! Oh! Denied by Panaga. So 15 all here in set number 1. And pasang-pasa na nitong Petro Gazz Angels yung attempt dyan ni Nicole Chamzon.
So, wanting to go down the line.
Serving for Petro Gazz.
Napasa.
So Panaga, ipinasok, insert na yon, regalo, pinaba ni Cherry Lunag. And we head to our second technical timeout. Umovertake ulit dito ang Petro Gazz Angels, 16-15. Backdoor coverage here. Ito yung mga bit-bit ng Banko, Mr. Mon Paterno on your screens of Banko Perlas. Watching intently here. Siyempre, rooting for his team na makabawi and force a game number 3. Siyempre, may bit-bit din itong Petro Gazz ng mga fans dito sa Antipolo City. And everybody's here. Thank you so much for catching the action here. At siyempre, Ms. Charo Soriano, who will, I think, be doing the game later. Between Creamline and Pacific Town Army. Nandito rin siya sa Inares Center. So 16 serving 15.
Of course, in full support of Banko Perlas. And, you know, alam ba si Charo, sabi nga niya, talagang up to the last minute, nag-iisip sila kung paano pa nila mapapalakas yung team. So, doon mo na lang makikita na, you know, the want to win it also for them.
Grabe rin yung involvement ng management at syempre itong Banko Perlas. At that time, again, they shut the door on Nicole Chamzon. Petro Gazz Angels grabbing the 2-point lead once again. At si Janet Panaga mukhang naka-adjust na sa ating service line, Mosey.
And plus, yung blocking ng Petro Gazz in this match, very well committed and maganda mga basa nila na opensa ng Banko Perlas.
Same side for Chamzon. Gonzalez fires the bullet from the other side.
That was a great cross-court hit. Look at her adjustment. Talagang lumabas dun sa court to go for her approach.
I mean, I'm just, you know, every time Wilma Salas takes flight, grabe yung mga palo, 18-15 for the Petro Gazz Angels here.
18 for the Angels.
เดี๋ยวมาทางนี้มันก็เสิร์ฟมา number 1 เนี่ยเหยียบมาเลยเข้าใจป่ะ
Okay, go. Banko! Perlas!
Uno lang, pero dali niyo yung receipt sa 4. Kahit uno lang kasi pati. First ball lang, first ball.
18 serving 15 here in set number 1. This is game 2 of your semifinals ng PBL Reinforced Conference number 1 versus number 4. Again, yung unang laro nila went into 4 sets. Actually, yung dalawang huli nilang laban, pareho nag-4 sets yan. Panaga, another loaded serve. Ferrer, the quick to Bersola. It will work for Banko and it will stop the bleeding as well.
Perfect connection right here. Iniwasan yung blocker. May humahabol pa sana yung isang blocker pero nakuha na kagad yung puntos. And those are the connection na kailangan nilang gawin all throughout this match.
At makakatulong din yung mga service ace na ganyan na pinakawala ni Jen Ferrer. Only one service ace for Banko in the game number 1 ang galing kay Nicole Chamzon. So that's a welcome sight for them.
Angels score 18. Petro Gazz 17.
Pwede ka mag-take dalawa sila. Go, go, go.
Let's go!
19 serving 18. A 3-point lead kanina. Pinapasa isa ng Banko Perlas Spikers. Wala talagang kumakalas dito sa opening set natin, Mosey. Hanggang dulo, di kita tayo.
Gusto natin pasayahin ang mga tao na antipolo, di ba? Kaya naman ganyan na, walang kalasan at talagang exciting yung game so far. Exciting match.
Yan, yun agad ang bubungad sa kanila dito. Sa Inari Center. Nunag with the push. Tinawid ang bola ni Chulim. Saep. Salas. Towering strike by Wilma Salas.
You know what I was gonna say? That was overset already. And sa haba lang talaga ni Wilma Salas, naabot pa niya yun to go for that push and get the point.
Look at that, Cheng. Overset dun sa dalawang blockers na sumabay sa kanya.
Halos nasa antena na yung set na yun, but she was able to put that one in.
So now Cheng. The float serve. Chen Ferrer. The quick. At iaangat ba ng Angels? They will give up the free ball though. Chen Ferrer back to Bersola. Naitatawid pa rin ng Petro Gazz Angels. Here's Chulim from the other side.
Net touch.
And net touch ang tinawag dito sa Angels.
18-19.
Ito nga, kita natin towards the end. And this is what you want to see, the fight of Banko Perlas.
Talagang backs against the wall. Itong Perlas Spikers in today's matchup. Patseri Nunag with another quick here. She has been producing a lot here in the opening set.
At ito yung matchup natin Cherry Nunag at si Kat Persona dun sa kabila.
Kapatan yan. And when you become a threat like that as early as set number 1, that will open up a lot of things for your team offensively. Chanel Cheng. Salas mula naman sa likod. And a 3-point lead built by the Angels.
And ito yung masaklap. You have Johnson in front, but Salas with a back row attack on that last play.
Very much capable from that area. Itong si Wilma Salas. Timeout, Banko Perlas.
Banko. Score 18. Perlas Spikers 21.
Pinulbong Chang. Ano sila na? May ball. Ay,อย่าให้หลุดรีซีฟนะอย่าให้หลุดไล่ทิ้งก่อน
Okay, let's go!
At syempre, unang laro pa lang to, kaya marami pa rin fans yung nakapila at pumapasok dito sa ating venue in Antipolo City. This is the Inaria Center. Ayan, if you are in the area, please do join us here in the PVL 2019 Reinforced Conference Semifinals. 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. Yan po yung nakaset nating mga laban ngayong araw na ito. But etong Banko Perlas, Mosey, at this point, they seem they can't get over the hump. Ay bababa nila sa isa, pero bumubulusok ulit itong Petro Gazz Angels.
Yun ang nangyayari talaga. At pumuporsyento din naman ng mga centers ng Petro Gazz. Pag nakikita nilang lumalapit na, yan, si Salas naman dun sa offense.
Mga sure ball na
Yes.
yung pupuntahan. 19 serving 21. Ate Bersola serving. Cruz. Salas from the back. Masyadong malakas. So it's down to a 1-point lead again.
Not enough spin on that one. So Banko Perlas gets that point.
And these are coming off the errors of the Petro Gazz Angels. One a service error earlier from Salas and an attack error right after that from her as well. Bersola. Cruz. Chanel Cheng going to Jay Johnson. At lumusot yan para kay Johnson.
Right, this is what we were talking about. Dumikit. Bigay naman dito kay Johnson. And Johnson getting it through.
Alam na ni Chanel Cheng yung kanyang pacing dito sa ating laro. Jovi Prado in the ball game now. Former NCAA Finals MVP Jovi Prado. Ferrer, itatawid ni Chulim. Panaga, picks it up. Here comes Paneng Mercado. Andun si Ferrer. Chulim. They will send out the free ball. Here comes Petro Gazz again on the offense. And Johnson. Just a soft hit will do and will work for Jay Johnson.
Because one blocker is not enough for Johnson.
This is the save earlier by Jen Ferrer and then Janelle Cheng. To Jay Johnson, sticks Horton yung kumuha sa kanya doon. Again, not enough to cover that strike. Ferrer, Horton, who's been quiet for a while now. Panaga.
It's going to be a violation, no touch violation.
Touches. Called on check.
Pero nakita mo na naman yung first ball na kay Salas galing.
Oo. Talagang,
Aasang.
oo.
Sutagdan, Chulim. Foreign guest.
Chulim.
Serving.
Float serve, Salas ulit ang nag-first ball. Taneng, Mercado. Naitawid ng Banko. Cruz. Johnson with a strike. Here comes Horton. Cross-court hit, Gagana.
And that has been working for Horton, that cross-court hit. So I guess ito yung pwede niyang puntahan ng paulit-ulit.
Yan yung porsyentong atake mula dito sa Banko. Timeout naman ng Petro Gazz.
Mahaba. No. Okay? Balint blocker. Their defense is wide. Okay? Sige, go.
Let's go! Hey! Petro Gazz!
Smashers.
So, same theme. 3.8 kanina nitong Petro Gazz. Pinabasa isa ng Banko Perlas. Usually, the next play, Daniel Cheng going to either Johnson or Salas.
Foreign guest player. Sutagdan, Chulim.
So, Anucho Lim here.
Serving for the Perlas Spikers.
4 excellent receptions so far for Newt. Johnson with the off speed. Inangat ni Horton. And they tie it up. Petro Gazz on the attack now. The push on the other side. Oh, Lim picking it up. Roses on the slide. Here's Jay Johnson. Near the net. That went too strong. So we are tied at 23 all.
That's close, but long says our referee. So point goes to Banko Perlas, and that was a hard-fought point
Oo.
from the two squads. At ang dami dun para mga broken plays na eh.
Tinatawid na lang pareho ng mga teams natin. Jay Johnson, finally Banko, naitabla yung ating set number 1. Horton, unable to put it through. Nakabantay yung combination ni Johnson at Panaga.
And she sort of mistimed that one. Nagpapabaan na siya nung pinalo niya yung bola. That's why it was a soft hit. Eh, nakaabang na ang blockers ng Petro.
Sarado na. So, set point here for the Angels. M-zone mula sa likod. That one too strong. So that marks the end of set number 1 here with Petro Gazz winning this one. And a close one as well, 25-23. Ito po yung ating score sa ating game number 2. Petro Gazz Angels taking the 1-0 lead in the match. Pagbalik po natin, set number 2 action of this game. Backdoor coverage here, Petro Gazz Angels drawing first blood here in game number 2, but it was a hard-fought set for them dahil pinahirapan sila ng Banko Perlas Spikers. It was neck and neck up until the set point na ating natunghayan dito. It was Chamzon sending that one long to give the set to the Petro Gazz Angels, but we are seeing great action from both teams so far, Mosey.
Makikita mo yung fight ng Banko Perlas na doon trying to come up with attacks. But yun lang yung sagot lang na masyado ng maraming pwedeng isagot. Diba? Doon sa Banko Perlas ang Petro Gazz. That's why. And you can see really Cheng going for porsyento pag humahabol na yung
Right.
Banko Perlas. So nasasagot kagad. So yung kahit na konting momentum sana na nabibuild nitong Banko Perlas, as you can see, 3 more attack points for Petro Gazz. Hindi naman ganun kalayo. Pero dito tayo, sabi ko nga, committed talaga sa blocking today ang Petro Gazz. Napansin ko. And 5 block points for them. That is such a parang extra point. So, in spite of committing, let's say, 10 errors, no, nakalahati
Ang
nga
laki
lang sa
yan,
Banko
oo.
Perlas eh. Pero na-address nila yan. Parang na-neutralize sila with those 5 block points.
Imaginein mo, naka 10 errors, kayo pa yung nanalo ng set. So that's a fantastic performance mula dito sa Petro Gazz Angels. At ito si DJ Tronics na nakasuot ng ating I1 shirt, providing us the side entertainment here. Aside from the entertaining match, of course, that we are witnessing between Banko and Petro Gazz. We are entering set number 2 here of game 2. And let's see kung makakabawi dito ang Banko Perlas Spikers or will Petro Gazz take a commanding 2 sets to none lead in the match. Now for Banko, Mosey, so, alam mo na, nakakasabay na kayo sa Petro Gazz, errors aside para dito sa Angels, dikit pa rin yung score natin dyan. What's your mindset now here and what's gonna be the adjustment?
Well, alam mo, tama pa rin si Kat. Ang sagot sa opensa ng Petro kasi kapwa opensa nila. So, siguro yung errors, they were able to minimize it at 5. That was okay na yun.
Right.
But yung hindi lang talaga nako-convert many of the attacks. So, it's something na pag-iisipan siguro nila Jem, yung nasa distribution din yan, looking at the blockers on the other side. Because what's more difficult in this match today is that Petro Gazz is so committed with their blocking.
Talagang, kasi pinupuntahan naman ni Jem iba-ibang players. Went to Chamzon, went to Persona, went to Horton. But at times talaga, 5 blocks nga din yung Petro Gazz Angels. Could have been more. Pero naiaangat pa rin ng Banko yung kanilang pagbalik sa kabila. Here comes Horton, flying in from the back row. And that's the second time they've tried that. Para yung nagresulta sa attack error.
So yun ngayon, no? Nakikita mo, naghahanap sila kung saan nila makakuha yung puntos, yung adjustment na pwede nilang gawin in this second set. So, nag-start off nga sila with a combination play actually. But Petro Gazz was able to read that hit of Chamson. But this time, Chamson converting.
Sharp hit mula dito kay Nicole Chamzon to give them their first point here in set number 2. Johnson. The back set here to Salas and the push again coming from Wilma.
And with the party, Salas getting another point. She makes it look so easy. Dahil nga dun sa link, hindi lang yung combination of yung talon niya, yung height niya, and yung outstretched arm niya.
Yan. Lahat yun. Gamay na niya yung tulak na yun eh.
Pinamaximize niya yung link diba, sa players. That's always good.
Oo. Ati Bersola, that time scoring the point. Looked like it hit the floor first. So, 2-4 ang ating talaan dito. Nicole Chamzon, manggagaling naman sa likod. Siya yung magsaserve dito. 4 receptions now for Chamzon to boost the defense of the Perlas Spikers in this match. Tammy. Picked up by Cruz. Chang going for Johnson. That's a down-the-line finish coming from Jay Johnson. At puntahan natin ngayon si Roxanne Montealegre. Rox.
Kung fighting spirit ang bitbit ng Banko Perlas sa game na ito, sabi ng Lethal Angel na si Wilma Salas, youthful energy ang dala niya. She does what she does best when she spreads those positive vibes. At sabi rin na ni Coach Arnold Danyog, kahit siya nga daw ang youngest national team player sa Cuba. Pero more than her energy, ang kailangan nila to minimize their errors and also for them to remember that it is easier to win in 2 games than in 3. Martin?
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. Well, if you are this team, you gotta close it out in 2. Kesa pumunta ka sa winner-take-all game number 3, anything can happen.
Oh yeah, definitely. And again, siguro kanina nga, di ba, napipil mo naman yun kay Cherry Luna. Again, I'm sure for the rest of the team, as you can see, stepping up and even, yung sabi ko nga, yung blocking nila today, so ito mo makikita yung focus of the entire team.
They're on the same page here, especially in set number 2. A fantastic start, but Luchu Olim pumuntos para dito sa Banko Perlas Spikers, trimming the lead. down to 3. 3 serving 6. At si Cathy Bersola naman ngayon ang magsaserve para sa kanila. Kaya si Villarreal yung pupunta sa harap.
Crucial din kasi for Banko and Perlas na yung mga imports din nila gumana. Diba? Na kumbaga lumapit man lang yung sa
Patat
putos.
yung
Oo,
production.
tapatan man lang yung production ni Salas at ni Johnson.
Ayan yung sagot ni Chulim sa'yo. Mosi, narinig ka yata. Pumutos agad pagkatapos noon.
Next, Ate.
Tapos ball in transition. And then Chulim, ginawa ng paraan. Letting that one bounce off the block. So 4 serving 6. Ate Bersola again to serve.
Oh, nice serve.
At Johnson making something out of it pero hindi itatawid ni Jeanette Panaga.
This time, ito, hindi maganda yung koneksyon ni Cheng at ni Panaga na minsan mo lang naman sa totoo.
Minsan mo lang dahil gano'n na talaga sila kapamilyar sa isa't isa. 5 serving 6 here. Johnson. Another good first ball. Wilma Salas with the emphatic hit. Good targeting as well from Wilma.
And her efficiency in this match so far, really high. I mean, she gets in front, she gets it from the back. Lahat halos may service ace pa.
Yeah, oo, meron pa rin. And Salas, in our elimination round, the top spiker natin at about 48% efficiency. Johnson down the line again. Let's see. Pupunta ang puntos dito sa Perlas Spikers. They're calling it out.
Coach Arnold Danyog ay pinapariminda sa mga referees yung violation.
Ito, mag-uusap yung ating dalawang referee dito.
Setter, backrow player.
Ay, backrow setter.
Oo, backrow setter.
Anong inaabot na doon?
Backrow setter ngayon, overdaw yung bola, hindi naman lumagpas ang kamay.
Very clear, no? Ang nirereklamo ni Coach Arnold ay back row yung setter.
Hindi tinawagan.
Pero ang sabi naman ng ating referee, hindi kasi lumagpas yung kamay sa
And, well, he was very quick to apologize after that. Panaga. Pereira. They go back to Horton. And Horton seeing the donut hole on the defense and able to score and tie the match at 7.
There you go, smartly done, off speed. Right over the blockers of Petro Gazz.
Horton converting there. So despite the early lead nitong Petrogas Angels, itong Banko Perlas showing na kaya nila makipagsabayan sa opensa dito. Jay Johnson, speaking of offense, with a quick hit to give them back the lead. 8 serving 7 going into this gap. And we're back to our coverage here. SNA Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference 2019 semifinals at unti-unti nang nagpupuntahan ang mga fans dito.
Oo, halos padami na ng padami.
Ayan.
At alam mo, hindi lang yan, meron pa tayong kapitbahay. Nasa Antipolo tayo, may kapitbahay sa Marikina, mga nanonood dyan. Darren Hiron, Morris Unyo, and Justin Lau. Yung mga taga Marikina naman nasabi naka-tune in sila dito.
Alam mo, pwede silang pumunta?
Oo, pwede.
Kapit din!
Tandaan nyo, may game pa pagkatapos dito.
Mahaba-haba pa tayo dito sa coverage.
Martin, ang kinocomplain pa lang kanina ni Coach Arnold ay yung libero ang nag-set dun sa harap.
Okay. Hindi napansin nating opisyalis kanina. Earlier you saw Mr. Ricky Villavicencio of Petrogas. So, meron tayong Sir Mon Paterno na nanonood para sa Banko. Sir Ricky naman, nakatutok din dito.
Grabe, ang sarap panoodin na very supportive sila sa mga teams nila.
Siyempre.
Sila seeing to win na na, alam mo yung tama yung nangyayari. At yung pag-feel mo rin sa kanila yung na-excited sila eh, diba?
Grabe rin yung commitment. Siyempre, nasa Antipolo tayo. So, medyo tatayuhin mo yan. It's away from Manila.
But going back kanina nga sabi ko, no,
Libero.
yung violation pala na ninireklamo ni Coach Arnold Lanyong is that the Libero set the ball in front.
Oo, okay.
So, tas napalo. So, yun yung complaint nito kasi that's supposed to be a violation. Pwede pa ni overball pero siguro underhand.
Pero the referee pointed it out. Inamin naman niya. Munang opisyalis natin. And Zihar Basho enters the game for the first time. This is another player that they can go to on offense. Ayan. Panaga. 2-point lead for Petro. And Jeanette with a service ace.
Nabanggit na natin yan in our pre-game kung gaano kabigat ang service nito si Jeanette Panaga.
May mga times na malalakas yung serve niya, pero pag pumapasok, laging loaded, laging pinapahirapan yung receivers ng kabilang team. So Pangs here will serve again. Directing it to Chulim. Here's Hervasio from the back. Malamig pa off the bench itong si Zihar Basho. That one too long. 12 serving 8 here in set number 2. Lumayo-luyo ulit itong Petrogas Angels. Creating a safe cushion here in the second set. Jesus. Inangat. Pupuntahan naman si Jamzon. Andun yung blockers, but ball is still up. Back to Jamzon. Off speed this time. Salas with the pickup.
That's going to be a violation on the second ball. Hinayang na hinayang si Wilma Salas doon. Ang ganda ng pick-up niya eh. Tapos, ang maganda rito, nagre-ready na siya. Diba? Ready pa rin pumalo.
Naangat na siya eh. Pero natawagan ng violation dito si Janelle Cheng. Cheng. Wilma Salas. Again pala yung nire-ready niya kanina.
Ilabas ang galing. Martin. So, getting it through the blockers on the other side. Look at her go.
Really wanted that point. Itong si Wilma Salas. So, 4-point lead for the Angels. Persona with a left-handed tip.
Right, almost just saving that ball and was able to turn that into a point.
Ati Bersola barely getting there, but able to trim the lead down to 3 again. 10 serving 13. Ken Ferrer to serve.
I like that Banko Perlas is, trying to outsmart Petro Gazz's offense at pati na nga depensa. So, hanap lang sila ng paraan how to get those points.
And that's one way to provide a solution for the blocking kanina ng Petrogas Angels sa set number 1. Si Liza 92 naman, kala daw niya tatlo yung import ng Petrogas. Lakas daw maka-import ng look ni Cherry Nunag.
At hindi lang look, yung laro rin, sumasabay.
Ito rin, si Blue sinasabi, bagay na bagay kay Cherry Nunag yung looks niya. At parang nung naging ganyan yung buhok ni Cherry Nunag, umangat din yung laro niya. Si Yok naman, ayan na si Horton. Supporting the Perlas Spikers in this match. At kakabanggit lang, pinasok ulit. Ayan na ulit si Horton, kakapasok lang. 11 serving 14. And that's a service ace. 12-14. Hoisted by Nicole Chamzon. So Banko Perlas just keeping a safe distance between them and the Petrogas Angels here in set number 2. Cheng. Nunag, lalabas. Ball is out. So a 1-point game again.
That's right, Nunag trying to go for an angle wide on that try.
A lead that was once 4 here in set number 2. Nababa ulit. 9-13 kanina yung ating talaan. Salas. Cheng to Johnson. At ganyan po porsyento itong si Janelle Cheng going to one of her best players, Jay Johnson. Yun yung mga pang-bust ng run nitong Banko Perlas Spikers.
Mamatay sunog na ginagawa ng Petro Gazz.
Here's Ferrer going to Horton. Kinaliwa. Andun si Panaga. Cheng to Salas. But picked up by Horton. Here comes Cheng again. The back set to Mercado. And she's able to get it off the block.
Nicely done.
16 serving 13 as we go to our second technical timeout. Alright, back to our coverage here. This is our Banko save of the day off the Salas hit. De Jesus was able to pick it up at naitawid yan nitong Banko Perlas Spikers. The effort is there, especially defensively mula dito sa mga manlalaro ng Perlas Spikers.
Sabi ko, it's so obvious that Banko Perlas is just trying anything and everything that comes their way. Kaya lang, talagang napakabigat lang din ng opensa ng Petro Gazz. Kahit sila panig, di ba may panaga ka. So, ang ganda rin na nagiging distribution niya. Sheng ni Saer. So, well, maganda because kahit kinino mo halos iba to di ba? Gumagana.
Magana.
That's why on the other side naman, ang Banko Perlas, kumbaga, problema na yung sasagutin pa lang yun So, tapos next problem na yung play naman.
Yan, oo. Pero here in set number 2, mas komportable yung mga lamang dito ng Petro Gazz Angels. Dikitan tayo ng set number 1.
Pero tumikit na
Oo.
1 point na lang ang lamang ng Petro Gazz.
Tignan natin kung may habol dito ang Perlas Spikers. Comes on, going to Ferrer. Horton rises. Salas picking it up. And the ball will be sent across by Horton. Pero lalabas ang bola.
Wide on that try on the down the line hit. Ganda na sana no idea niya to going down the line. Pero wide.
And a timeout here. Called by Banko Perlas. 5-point lead built by the Angels.
18.
Isima, attack play, lumabas. Ano sana? 100%. Again, unaw. Gawin natin, matapos na pagkatapos ng isa nila, gawin natin ang tatlong tama. Ang nangyayari ngayon, lumalamang sila sa error natin. Kumpiyansa lang ulit. Balik.
Tulungan tayo. Ako!
So back to our coverage here. Lumobo na sa 5 puntos ang lamang nitong Petro Gazz Angels. Their biggest, I believe, here in set number 2.
Narinig ko si Coach Ray, yung huwag mo nang pabigyan pa ng kumpiyansa yung kalaban through your errors. Tama talaga dahil nga yung maliliit na momentum na nakukuha ng Banko Perlas, tapos mag-i-error sila. Siyempre, parang balik na naman. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
That's right. Ganun nga yung effect dito sa ating laban. Gumagana lahat para dito sa Petro Gazz Angels. So the least you can do para dito sa, if you're Banko Perlas, is not commit those errors and stay efficient and stay in your game.
Not to give away freebies.
That's right. Oo. Like you got a point back. Tati directing it to Johnson. Here is Paneng Mercado. Gagana yan para kay Paneng for the down the line hit.
There you go. Paneng scoring another one.
And substitution here for Coach Arnold Lanyog. Saet and Balwalwa in. Ito yung usual starter niya, itong si Kai Balwalwa, but opting to go for Paneng Mercado today.
Ano ba yung mga coaches natin? May kanya-kanyang gut feel yan di ba? At saka yung adjustments na ginagawa, especially, yung syempre, hindi lang ito yung iniisip mo na, you're also thinking ahead.
And so far, it's paying off the gamble as we see that hit coming from Jay Johnson.
Once again, going cross court, getting another point, totally avoiding the blocker.
Such a luxury to have both Johnson and Salas on your team. Ferrer, Roses, tinula, Gagana para kay Sue Roses.
Well, si Sue naman, alam mo, one of the players na I admire when it comes to being a teammate. Dahil ito, lahat ng posisyon na napuntahan na yata ni Sue, pero wala ka makikita reklamo. Will just do her job and you just play for the team. Napakasarap maging teammate.
Kumbaga, kung ano yung matutulong niya sa team, ibibigay niya. Kahit anong role yung gampanan niya.
Madalas pa yung pantiin sa mga dulo ng set. Naman talaga si Julie. Kukunin niya yan.
Oo.
Unafraid.
Dahil na rin siyempre sa experience niyan. Tagal na rin naglalaro yan dito. Oh! That's Jake Johnson able to put it in. So a 5-point lead once again by the Angels. 21 serving 16. And this is the crucial stretch.
And that off-speed came right after a great cross-court power, very powerful cross-court hit.
Yeah.
Bigla nga nag-iba. Kumbaga shot, no? Biglang off-speed.
And that's the thing, hindi lang malalakas pumalo itong si Salas at Johnson. Matatalino rin. And kahit Balwalwa, dadagdag pa sa scoring niya itong Petro Gazz. 6-point lead now for the Angels. 22 serving 16. You got Jay Johnson serving at the back.
Johnson.
Directing it to Chualim. Horton. Good safe distance from the net. Saet. Choosing Salas. Picked up by Tan. Here comes Horton again. Joust. One. By Sticks Horton.
There you go, Horton going for a bit of a swipe. Winning that over Petro Gazz. Let's take a look at that once again. A great save by Giselle Tan.
And Horton able to get it against multiple players. Johnson. Horton with the pickup. Camzon. Tinawid. Salas.
Para say from Chisa, talaga experience na lang yun.
Pinato na lang sa kabila. Here's Jay Johnson. Again, Horton was there at the back. Sue Roses on the slide. The tip will not work. Joust one by Jeanette Panaga.
Well, in that last sequence, halos nakatayo na lang yung Banko Perlas just waiting to defend, diba? Yun yung mahirap. Umatake naman tong Petro Gazz. So, Petro Gazz again winning that point.
And 2 points away from taking set number 2 here. Timeout by the Perlas Spikers.
Again. Go again. Easy, again.
Back to our ball game here. 23 serving 17. And these are the fans
Oh, yeah.
on the floor. Ayan.
Ang dami na tayo ng padami. Hindi lang yan pati sa TV, no? I want to say hi to Elim, Milo, and Christian Pumarin, who's always a suki.
Nanonood lagi.
Yes.
Ayan. Salamat po sa pagtutok sa amin lagi dito sa PVL. Mas lalong nagiging exciting yung mga action natin as we go deep into our playoffs here. Salas. Jem Ferrer, we go back to the action here. Camzon, the blockers were there. And Petro Gazz is at set point here in set number 2.
That's a crucial block coming from Nunag and Balwalwa. Dahil that gives them set point this second set.
And that's what Kai Balwalwa gives you. Yung solid blocking na yan para sa Petro Gazz Angels. Here's Sue Roses. And Roses is able to score, saving 1 set point. So the Banko Perlas Spikers, buhay pa dito sa ating set number 2. Let's see if they can mount a comeback here, but no room for errors for them. Salas. Saet, the back set to Balwalwa. The tip, nando, nakaabang si Bersola. And Wilma Salas. Wow! Flick of the wrist and an emphatic hit to end set number 2.
There's too much firepower coming from Petro Gazz Angels.
Andun si Sue Roses pero masyadong malakas yung attempt ni Wilma Salas to the delight of the crowd here of the Petro Gazz Angels. 2 sets to na po ang lamang ng Angels dito sa ating laban. Pagbalik po natin, set number 3 action. Back to our coverage here on SNA PVL 2019, Reinforced Conference Semifinals. Game number 2 action po ang inyong napapanood dito sa SNA, and after 2 sets, it's the Petro Gazz Angels taking a 2-set-to-none lead in a more comfortable performance dito sa ating set number 2.
Well, that was in the end, of that set number 2. Pero yung umpisa, halos ano na
Dikitan
naman,
pa rin.
habulan, dikitan pa rin. But again, Petrogas, you can see yung mga setters nila. Alam na yung gagawin. Pag humahabol na itong Banko Perlas, 4% na sila. That's why it was so hard for Banko Perlas to get that continuous momentum. Dahil kung hindi yun ang problema, minsan yung errors naman nila ang nagiging problema. So ang dami lang hurdles, diba, to get that momentum going on their side.
Yun nga, dumadagdag pa dun sa mga problema nila, yung naging errors nila doon. That was the last hit coming from Wilma Salas. So much power on that strike to end set number 2, and we see the numbers here. The disparity dito sa attacks natin, Mosey, medyo malaki-laki na yung lamang dyan ng Petrogas.
Oo, kanina 3 lang yan eh.
Oo.
Ayun, 7 na. And sa blocking naman, well, na-even out naman nila yung block points. Service aces, 2 more for Petrogas. And eto, at least na-limit na nila yung errors nila in this set. We're talking about Petrogas. Pero it's still not enough for Banko Perlas. Yung kahit mas konti, actually mas madami pala yung errors pa nila. No? So, ang dami ng tinitweak eh. Diba? Ng Banko Perlas, just trying to win it over Petrogas. Pero ang dami rin namang binibigay ng Petrogas para pahirapan ng Banko Perlas.
Talagang grabe yung firepower dito. Nakita niyo po kami doon, GoPro view.
Ay, tayo ba yun?
Oo, tayo pala yun. Ayan, dito sa ating panel, Martin Javier, kasama si Mosey Ravena, at syempre ang ating panel at large na si Roxanne Monte Alegre. Close na close kami dito ni Mosey. Ayan, sa loob po tayo ng Inares Center in Antipolo City. And we begin set number 3 action here. A chance to close it out for the Petrogas Angels and advance to the finals for the very first time here in the PVL.
Panaga.
But again, ito, siguro, easy, yung Banko Perlas,
Silent 1.
all out na. Wala na to eh. Ito na yung, if Petrogas wins this, dapat mas maging relax sila. Hindi dapat sila yung mas tight. Kasi ngayon, as you can see, full of confidence yung paglalaro ng Petrogas Angels. At yung Banko Perlas naman on the other side, it's like parang yung problema nila, just trying to solve it. Kaya lang, ang dami lang yung problema. So, tuloy-tuloy lang na parang sila nakaka-relax na sa paglalaro nila.
Kasi nasa isip nila yon, and that has to be the mindset now for Banko Perlas Spikers. Leave it all on the floor and talagang play with no pressure here, just like that. That strike for Nicole Chamzon.
It's also hard, diba, na sabihin natin without pressure. Pero ito, 2 sets up na yung Petrogas. Siguro pinakamaganda dyan, itagalin mo lang natin yung pressure sa'yo. Bahala na, diba?
Manalo. Oo.
Yeah. And just play your game. So, yun, katulad nun. Because Rat Persola is an excellent middle blocker.
Right.
And you have Horton on the other side. Dapat pahirapan nila, diba? Muabalo dito sa Petrogas. Pahirapan nilang dalawa.
3-2 start here for Banko Perlas, and Wilma Salas may sagot lagi sa mga atake ng itong Perlas Spikers, getting that one on the cross court again.
Just getting it so high. That's why, well, easier said than done yung sinasabi natin sa blocking.
Serving for Petrogas.
And she's more lethal pag ganun siya kalapit sa net, towering over her defenders. Patulin with the answer for Banko Perlas. So we're seeing a more fluid offense mula sa Banko Perlas Spikers to begin set number 3. Jemferer, pinagana doon si Lucho Lim.
Serving for the
Kathy to serves. Our top middle blocker, the top blocker here in the league. The back set here by Cheng to Paneng, challenging the double block, picked up. The setup by Ferrer to Chulim.
What a save from Johnson.
Villarreal keeping it alive. Horton, pinalusot. Salas was there. Johnson will drive. Villarreal with a denial. Here comes Salas from the pipe. And the dig, a little bit too strong. Pumunta na sa kabila at papalabas. And Will Masala strikes again.
Dun sa sequences na yun, you could see the two imports of Petro Gazz. Defense, offense, diba? Defense silang dalawa. Hindi nagpa-falter eh, diba? Parang we'll just try everything katulad yung save na yun ni Johnson that kept the ball alive.
Actually, silang dalawa yung involved doon. Offense at defense. It was Johnson who kept the ball alive. And then after the strike kanina ng Banko, si Salas din yung sumasalo sa likod. 5 serving 4, but Banko here maintaining the lead.
Nice serve.
A nice serve by Horton. Denied entry. And a kill block here for a rare one for the Banko Perlas Spikers.
Villarreal getting that block point.
So we go now back to Roxanne Monte Alegre at courtside. Rox,
This is my home court and this is where I draw my strength and passion from. At dito rin ako lumaki sa Antipolo. Yan ang kwento sa akin kay na Nicole Chamzon. Kaya naman for this game, hindi lang niya gustong ma-extend ang series na ito. Gusto rin niya maging proud ang kanyang mga natutulungan na estudyante sa volleyball sa spike and serve na nakita natin kanina. Na kanina pa humihiyaw pag nakakascore ang Banko Perlas. Pero para naman kay Coach Abishat Pongsawat ng Banko Perlas, hindi lang lakas ng loob ang kailangan nila ngayon. They need to stop the blocking of Petro Gazz Angels na sobrang perfect simula pa lang sa unang set. At higit sa lahat ng yan, they have to play as a team and play together if they still want to extend this match. Martin and Mosi?
thank you so much, Roxanne. Ayan nga yung mga estudyante pala ni Nicole. Siyempre galing yung Antipolo at Taytay Rizal. And speaking of,
Yan na, kaya pala grabe ang pag-clap nila at pagtalo nila, no? Pag nakaka-pointing si Atin at Yami.
ayan, 8-5 start here for Banko Perlas as we go to this break. And we're back here inside Inares Center. Ito yung mga estudyante ng Spike and Surf program na binanggit kanina ni Roxanne Monte Alegre. Siyempre ang talagang nag-found niyan itong si Nicole Chamzon. You know, she's been going to a lot of places, pero yung sinimulan niya yan dito sa Rizal, area ng Antipolo, area ng area ng Taytay.
Nakakatuwa naman yun, Martin.
Diba?
So, eventually, hindi natin masabi, may makikita na tayo dyan na naglalaro dito sa PBL. Or, di ba sa UAAP?
Ayan, hindi malayo mangyari yan.
Ay, sana nga.
Nasisimulan pagbata pa. Nicole Chamzon on cue earlier, she was able to score the point.
Net violation.
And point goes back to Petro Gazz here off the technical timeout. Error agad yung tinawag dito sa Banko Perlas Spikers. But Rox was also able to mention na kailangan nilang, well, to address the blocking, they need to vary the offense or their offense, which is what they're doing right now, at least to begin set number 3. Pero yung blocking din nila, talking about Banko, unti-unting gumagana na rin dito.
Well, kanina in the second set, they also tried combination plays. But again, ito, violation na naman. Ito yung kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan. Makakapuntos, was violation.
And this is not helping their cause here as they try to stay alive in this match and in the season. Chamzon picked up by De Jesus. Ferrer goes back to Chamzon, did not go over.
Tied at 8.
And see how quickly Petro Gazz got those points of the technical timeout. Tatlo sunod-sunod agad, tabla ulit tayo.
Alam mo yung feeling na yung confidence level ng Petro Gazz Angels. Mafe-feel mo, tayo dito. Feel mo kasi kaya kahit let's say lumalapit na ang Banko Perlas, hindi mo man sila makikita na-rattle. In fact, they know what to do right away. Diba?
Kahit baba sila because again, nakatulong din yung close games sa kanila here in the tournament. Pero that time, hindi nila naitawid ang bola. So, point goes back to Banko Perlas. That will stop the 3-0 run by the Petro Gazz Angels.
Well, si Paneng did not clear look on that ball.
Villarreal.
Why mas nanaik
Oo.
Banko Perlas on that last play.
At Villarreal serving it up. Oh, but Wilma Salas. That was a quick and sharp hit coming from Salas.
Thunderous hit. Heard it from here. Solid hit coming from Wilma Salas on that last play.
Targeting it dun sa gap ng dalawang blockers na doon. Panaga. Ferrer. They go to Chami. Chami placing. Itatawid pa rin ni Jay Johnson. And a free ball here for the white shirts. Ooh! Patty Bersola gets denied at the net.
And again, credit that effort. Johnson running after that loose ball. Getting it across. So ay at nakapag-set up din ng depensa na namang Petro Gazz.
Hindi tumawid yung bola doon.
Ayun din yung mahirap sa Banko Perlas. Just too many things to stop.
That's right.
To think about in this match against Petro Gazz.
Nakikita mo yung movement dito ng Petro Gazz Angels. You know, this is a well-oiled machine. Mosey, as they take a strike again coming from Wilma Salas here from the other side and getting that one through and in.
Panaga.
So 11 serving 9 here. Overtake na dito ang Petro Gazz Angels. Panaga with a service ace.
That's an ace.
And Panaga, even hitting the tape of the net, gets an ace.
Oh, saktong-sakto yun. Pinadaan sa net ni Pangs Jeanette Panaga. Oh, another ace unleashed by Panaga. Saktong-sakto sa linya pa rin.
Yan yung high risk na mula sa umpisa. Alam mo, kahit na miss out niya yung first two services, hindi nagbago service niya.
That's right, ganun pa rin. At pumapasok na ngayon para kay Jeanette.
9, Banko, 13, Petro Gazz.
Balik. Tingnan nyo kapag nga binigay nyo yung play, ito, ganyan, o kaya ganyan, yung block nandito lang. Gamitin mo to. Ha? Tsaka yung dito, yung sticks. Good. Ha? Kapag ka ginawa mo to, bubo ka to. O, ito, nandito na agad yan, dalawa. Ito.
That's assistant coach Ray Diaz, also the head coach of the men's volleyball team ng FEU Tamaraos, addressing, you know, their problems there. Look at the efficiency here of Wilma Salas. 55% spiking efficiency.
Diba?
Number 6.
And that's why, again, we will go back to that porsyatuhan. Diba, ng Petro Gazz pag humahabol yung Banko Perlas.
So parang pag nag-minti siya ng isa, guaranteed yung susunod. As we see here, Desiree Cheng, of course the sister of Janiel Cheng, yung setter ng Petro Gazz Angels. Tumayo dito sa Antipolo.
The party system. Very good.
Siyempre. Oh, Horton. Again denied. So the blocking of Petro Gazz is back.
At hindi mo maalis dito sa Banko Perlas that really they're trying so much. This time it's a combination play. Horton going for that tail end of that combination. Still, napasa pa rin ang Petro Gazz.
Panaga. Yun, lumabas para kay Jeanette Panaga.
15.
And a breather given to the Banko Perlas Spikers. 10 serving 15 here in set number 3. Jem Ferrer.
Serving.
Directing it to Johnson. Here comes Salas with a push. Picked up by Tan. What a save. Horton. Cheng to Salas. Tan was there again. Ferrer to Chamzon. Andun si Johnson sa likod. Jay Johnson, siya yung kukuha. Salas, regalo. Napanusot ni Wilma Salas.
And you like how she adjusted to that fadeaway hit.
That was a fade coming from Wilma Salas. And a 6-point lead by the Petro Gazz Angels going into our second technical timeout. And we are here inside Linares Center here in Antipolo City. Ayan po, ang marami kayong mabibili dito kung nasa area kayo. May pasuman, may mga kasoy, yun yung mga popular finds dito sa Antipolo. Pwede na rin.
Madami!
Dami, oo.
Mamaya lang ako pagpababa. Ay, nako.
Sunod-sunod na yun.
Oh.
Ayan, syempre. Oh, this is Justine Banko from Junior NBA. Ayan.
Oh.
This girl was actually featured on the international page ng NBA kasi nagdi-dribbling exhibition siya.
Nakita ko rin si Butch Antonia. Welcome. Mga basketball people natin nandito.
Kumpleto tayo dito. Ayan. 16 serving 10. As we continue the action here inside the Inares Center, mga taga-Antipolo, maraming salamat po sa pagpunta sa ating venue. And Paneng Mercado,
17.
pinalusot yung attempt na yun. 17 serving 10 here. Oh, ayan o. Hindi yung trademark niya, yung kanyang headband.
Yun sana yung sasabihin ko. Yan talaga yan. Yun!
Napadala yan sa Indonesia to represent the country as well. And this is Saed committing the service error. So, Nicole Chamzon goes back to the service line here. 11 serving 17.
Team captain.
Ang huling hura nitong Perlas Spikers dito sa set number 3. Let's see if they can make a run. Pero si Rinunag naman ang inactivate dito ng Angels.
Sabete coming in.
Petro.
Or Paneng Mercado, alam naman natin yung si Sabete, instant player to eh. Pag pinunot, gagawa agad. Yun naman ang meron pa palang kumbaga eh, deadly weapon.
Yun ang kalalim.
Coach Arnold, ang lalim.
Oo, yung lineup ngayon ng Petro Gazz Angels in the reinforced conference. But it's an error.
18.
Called against the red shirt. So balik ang bola at ang puntos dito sa Banko Perlas Spikers. 12 serving 18. Cathy Bersola.
But a full front line now for Banko Perlas. Ito, they have to capitalize with Horton, Villarreal,
Right.
and you have Chumalim in front.
You have to activate these players and go to your best options offensively if you're Gem. Oh, off speed by Jay Johnson. That was a good smart hit coming from Jay.
That's right. Seeing the two blockers and no one for support on that last play. Jay Johnson, sabi niya off-speed na.
Oo.
Hindi ko nakakargahan to.
Off speed na, no look pa para kay Jay Johnson.
Serving for the Angels.
And 19 serving 12 here, Jesse De Leon, product of UST at the service line. Jem Ferrer.
Tigress yan. But just Horton getting a point on that hit.
Much needed hit mula dito kay Sticks Horton.
Although she's at the back row now.
So it's gonna be
Sticks.
Chulim Villarreal
Serving for Banko.
sa harap dito para sa Banko.
Pero nakikita natin kanina ba, nabigyan din ni Jem si Horton dun sa likod.
Oo. They've been going to that pipe attack early dito sa ating set number 3. Kinaliwa ni Johnson. Tinawid ni Sabete.
Sabi ko sa iyo,
Sabete.
that was a hook shot. And much to the delight of Salas. Kita mo, hindi niya pa nakita yun.
Nakapasok
Ito
na.
may ad-tip na yun.
Oo, di ba?
Ah.
Nagtrabaho agad itong si Jonas Sabete. A commanding 7-point lead. That was a good serve. Salas. They go back to Jay Johnson. Picked up by Chamzon. Here is Horton. The hit by Chulim. Too strong, but there was a check.
Yes, definitely there was a check. So Banko gets that last point. And something that they can also go to, no? Hindi tayo masyado nakakita ng check ball eh. Dito nagkagaling sa Banko Perlas. Halimbawa, very steady yung blocking ng Petro Gazz. Pwede nila puntahan yan. Pa-check-check.
But Jay Johnson. Yun, kinargahan niya ni Jay Johnson. Down the line hit again.
Sabi lang natin, yun, walang pa-check-check yun.
Wala. Malinis.
Really nailed that one in.
So it's back to a 7-point lead. At this point, nagpapalitan tayo ng puntos sa magkabilang panig. Regalo. Salas puts it down.
22-14.
8-point lead now.
Salas has been unstoppable in this match, Martin.
Incredible
Napakahirap
efficiency.
po.
Wow. 8 points 3-point lead. Timeout by Banko.
Score. Continuing Banko, 22.
Isip.
First ball, tapos kung ano yung sayo, dumugin po. Ha? Diretso lang. Walang titigil.
22 serving 14 here. At naghahanap ng mga kasagutan itong Banko Perlas Spikers facing elimination here in game number 2 and in the third set. Layog papasok para sa Petro Gazz Angels replacing Jeanette Panaga.
6 out. 11. Layo. In.
So, Alaysa Layog enters the game for the first time
Serving.
replacing Jeanette.
Alam mo, ito na yung mga makikita mo, no? Yung pwesto na rin doon si Coach Arnold Nandiog. Hinahasa-hasa niya yung mga posible niya rin ipasok kapag dumating siya doon sa finals.
Siyempre,
Mga magic bunot na kung tawagin.
makakita ka ng gantong opportunity, siyempre. You need to get those players involved para makakuha ng court time.
And game situation at that, diba? But ito na mga Banko Perlas just trying to salvage some points. So it was just, you know, you can see that they put it out there.
Yeah.
They tried everything, you know, trying to counter however they can.
Layo.
Pero naging pabigat lang talaga yung, even yung locals.
Oo.
Diba? Nagko-contribute kahit yung mga bunot. Ni Coach Arnold Danyog.
And you love Seaside there choosing Layug right away to get that point and hit.
Serving.
Alam mo yung mga setters natin, yan yung mga confidence builders inside. Diba? Lalo na sa mga hitters.
Oh, pangbigay ng kumpiyansa, sila yung nagpapabawi kung malamig yung simula ng kanilang mga players. Sa Banko Perlas getting the point back 16, serving 23, Jeff Ferrer goes back to the service line here. 24 excellent sets today for Jem. Here's the running hit coming from De Leon. Chamzon.
Oh,
A little too
wide
wide.
on that angle. You know, even Jeff Ferrer, she really, you know, tried to think of ways, diba? Kung paano score, trying to get it from the back row or sa mga wingers niya. Pero yun na nga ang naging mas mahirap today is yung blocking ng Petro.
Nag-improvise na itong Perlas Spikers pero Petro Gazz nananaig pa rin. Match point situation. But Chamzon saves one for the Perlas Spikers. 17 serving 24.
Si Tiami, pinapakita niya yung fighting spirit, lalo na dun sa mga youngsters na natuturuan niya na ganito dapat, even if you're losing,
Dehado.
hindi pwedeng mag-give up hanggang dulo ang fight.
Persona, hindi maitatawid. And that's it. That's the winning point here for the Petro Gazz Angels. And they will enter the finals of the Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference 2019 for the very first time dito sa kanilang stint sa PVL.
That's right. Alam mo ba yung progression nga nitong Petro Gazz, nakita natin yung mga una nilang pagsali, pangat ng pangat. And now, finally, going to the finals, our first team na mag-aantay dito sa kasunod na laban. Kung sino ang kanilang makakalaban.
Sila nga ang waiting dito sa ating PVL 2019 finals. Aantayin nila yung mananalo dyan sa laban ng Pacific Town Army at Creamline Cool Smashers in our second game today. So this is your final score. After a close first set, close opening set that we had, etong Petro Gazz Angels took over and just got more control in this ball game. 25-23, 25-18, 25-17. Yan po ang ating naging score sa ating tatlong set. Pagbalik po natin, kakausapin natin ang ating best player of the game as well as the coach, winning coach of this game. Magbabalik po ang PVL 2019. At the conclusion of our match, dito po sa Inaris Center in Antipolo City, a 3-set win para dito sa Petro Gazz Angels. An emphatic one, a statement win to enter the finals dito sa ating reinforced conference, Mosey.
Yes, that's true. Statement talaga dahil 3-setter nga. But, they also had a challenge against Banko Perlas who tried nga always to try to beat Petro Gazz. But Petro Gazz is showing everybody their dominance in this match.
Kaya naman, kasama ni Roxanne Montealegre, our panel at large, ang ating best player of the game. And of course, our winning coach here in the coverage. Go ahead, Rox.
Yes, and the final that has been hard to put out has been Wilma Salas. And Wilma, you are now called the Lethal Angel. How do you like that?
Me siento muy bien. Es una forma pienso que de corresponderle a mi equipo. Feliz porque vamos a la final. Un logro y una meta que por todo el equipo hemos luchado bastante, hemos entrenado, hemos preparado y pienso que ahora la parte más importante es la victoria contra Perlas, que pienso que por supuesto vamos a salir a darlo todo para ganar y obtenernos la victoria.
We might need a translator later for that. But volleyball is the universal language that we speak here sa PVL Martin. At huwag kayong mag-alala, itatranslate para sa atin yan ni Coach Arnold Danyog. Congratulations,
On
Coach!
the spot, ha?
Thank you, thank you.
Ayan.
May tanong po sa inyo si Martin at si Mosey.
Coach, congratulations. Martin Javier po to dito sa ating panel. First, congratulations sa